and he just proceeded to poop right in my face. Right in my face. What's up, guys? Welcome to our little date night. Today we're going to be eating some dumplings from our favorite little dumpling spot, Oh Dumpling, down the road.
You said it the way they say it in the movie, Dumpling.
Dumpling?
Yeah, the movie with
There's a movie called Dumpling?
Yeah, it has, who does it have in it? Sandra, I'm starting. Literally so hungry. Very hangry today, so.
Anyway, we're going to be drinking some drinks. What'd you make for the drinks?
I made vodka crayons.
Ooh, sheesh.
No, it's actually
dumplings, drinking, and we're gonna do a little bit of painting.
It's vodka soda with a splash of crayon.
Your
local bartender would know. That's what all the ladies order. Okay, yeah, I'm digging in. So I ordered, I think we got the same thing.
Oh, sheesh.
I ordered,
yeah, we got the same thing.
The rainbow.
Yeah, the order we get is called the rainbow set. It's 6 different dumplings. I'm not sure what they are. One's veggie.
Mm-hmm. One's pork, one's chicken, one's shrimp.
Veggie, shrimp, plain, I think.
What's plain?
Like this white one.
Plain's not a thing.
Tell me, guys, in the comments, does this look plain to you? This is plain.
I mean, either it's veggie or it's
plain
meat in it. Well, that would be veggie then.
There's flour in it, that's all. Mr. Green?
You're so
Green Goblin?
Performative. You're so performative. And I also made us rice too. Because we love a good side, right?
Ooh. I expected green to be veggie. I don't think it's veggie.
Okay, let's start in on the question. Give me a cue.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing 20 questions too.
Oh, did we not say that?
No.
This is a flop. Yeah, we're doing not 20 questions. You sound like you're in middle school.
There's 100 questions.
Let's play 20 questions. Who's your crush?
Who's your crush? Is it me? Spicy. Also, we never introduced ourselves.
We don't even know where that word came from.
We're new to the tube, as you probably know. My name is Tom, the bomb, and this is
Courtney, who was eating a pot sticker. Hi, I'm Courtney.
Hi. That's us. We've been dating for about 3 months now.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
No, just kidding. It's been about 2.5 years.
Give or take.
Give or take. We've been through our ups and downs, mostly downs.
That's what I deal with.
But we're still kind of in love.
Mm-hmm.
We moved to New York 2 months ago from Washington State.
It's been almost 3.
Almost 3 months now, yep. And we've always wanted to do YouTube because we like to
I was
have
a born
fun.
vlogger. Anyone knows
She's
me.
a born vlogger?
Yeah, 100%. That's a good
Oma
one.
would tell me.
This is a good one. What animal would you be reincarnated as?
Probably a wolf. Of course you're gonna think I'm gonna say that.
Right.
Anyone who knows me is probably gonna say wolf because I have a wolf tattoo on my arm.
Wolfie is his nickname.
Wolfie. I was called Wolfie one time.
You called yourself that one time?
No, I was called that.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, no, I don't know. If I could choose, it probably wouldn't be a wolf because they end up starving a lot of the time. It might be... Who has a happy life? Dolphin? Dolphins live pretty happy lives. I might be a dolphin. And they're very smart. So even if someone does mess with them, they can just outsmart them.
I don't really like shrimp. That's such an unpopular opinion. I just had a shrimp. I don't know what it is. I try so hard, guys, and I had a good one for that. I would obviously be a killer whale. Anyone who knows me.
Duh.
Fun fact, they actually asked that in my job interview at Dutch Bros. They asked what animal I would be and why, and I said a killer whale because
she loves the...
How did I get the job? I said because I said because it kills everything and Nothing can kill it.
It kills everything, and I can kill everything.
Macy went after me, or she went before me, and she goes, a butterfly because they're so happy and they morph into even something better. And it was just the purest, nicest answer, and mine was so disturbing, and I don't know why. I lost the job, but we were there for a while.
I wouldn't have hired her.
I wouldn't have hired me either.
Too much violence.
Is a saint. So funny.
All right. If you could change careers right this second, what would you do?
Oh. What would I do? I would be a travel writer. That's what I've always wanted to do. And as I get older, I think that I would love to incorporate like photography and videography into that too. That's always been my
travel blogger and videographer.
Travel writer. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So
in a blog, right? Writing
maybe.
in a blog.
I always wanted to write books, but blogging would be sick too.
Blogging would be sick. Like Carrie.
Yeah. What would you like? Oh yeah, like my cousin Carrie. I thought you meant like the Carrie Diaries, like Sex and the City.
Not her.
Her name's also Carrie. She also has a blog along with my cousin. They're both awesome. What? You're being a lot.
No, I'm murdering like your killer whale.
What would you be?
Anything in the world. Honestly. Beautiful.
Thank
Is
you.
it pretty close to a circle?
I'm just doing a song. We're just doing a.
I think I would probably be. I don't know. That's hard. Like a Twitch streamer, maybe.
Out of anything.
But that's just that's a lot of video games. I don't want to play that many video games per
You
day.
mess up your eyes. That's Cody's.
I have sensitive eyes, and if I'm on the computer for like 3 hours or more, they really hurt.
Guys, I need lessons on how to use chopsticks because sis is not okay.
Bro is very okay. Bro is a pro. Bro is a pro. What if I drop this in the
I
paint?
just ate the whole entire thing in one bite.
You got dumped. These are plump boys too.
What is the most memorable book you ever read?
Can you hand me a paintbrush? The Alchemist, easily. I've read it multiple times. The Alchemist, if you guys haven't read it, is my favorite book by far. Highly recommend. If you haven't read it, it's sort of it's a fictional story, but have a lot of self-help elements. I almost dipped this in the soy sauce. Have you read it?
No, I haven't. That's on my list of things to read. I just read The Four Agreements, which is like one of the most popular books in the world, right?
Four Agreements is a really good book.
It was really good. It took me a little while to get into it, just because, I don't know, I'm just very opinionated. But it was a crazy good book, and I did get a lot out of it. So, a memorable book for me that I have read in my lifetime. Oh, okay, let's talk about it. A memorable book that I loved. 100% The Hunger Games. That whole trilogy changed my middle school life. Actually, I was probably in high school. I was probably older. It's kind of embarrassing to admit that. I mean, Suzanne Collins is a good author. Like, they're YA novels, so. But the books are really good. Better than the movies.
I've never read them.
I mean, Jennifer Lawrence, my queen. She did a great job. No one could have done as well as her. But oftentimes, books are better than movies. And The Hunger Games was a really good trilogy. And it really got me into reading in my teens. I'm not exactly sure how old I was. I want to say it was like 2012, 2011. So I was like so I was like in high school. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
How would you spend $100 million?
Ooh, that's a good one. I would buy a nice house, and I'd probably get a nice vacation house. I'd invest a lot of it, which I know is boring.
How much
would
of it?
100 mil. Probably a lot. Probably most of it. Buy a few
Agreed.
houses. I'd probably buy a
few houses.
I mean,
buy a couple houses.
I buy a house and a vacation house, and then I'd probably like buy I don't know, like my parents a house, or like they don't need a house, but like a vacation house, or like my brother or something. I don't know.
Or an upgrade for their house.
Or yeah, something like that, and then get my dad a vacation house in Hawaii. He loves Hawaii. My mom's afraid to fly to me, so
that's what he
kinda...
wants.
What's that?
He wants to live in Hawaii or have
He
a
would.
house in Hawaii.
He'd love it. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, he would love it. Yeah. At least in the winter.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably invest most of it. Probably buy some more properties and do like rentals and stuff. Not that I would really need it. I don't know, maybe buy a business. Maybe buy a boat. Actually, I'd probably never been on a
You're
boat.
all over the place.
Never. This amount of money is overwhelming to me. I haven't worked in a while. Okay.
Probably buy a few houses and a boat and send my dad to Hawaii.
I'm getting overstimulated. Don't forget about Funny. She's there too. Yeah, that's what I do. What would you do?
I would invest a lot too. I would probably
invest.
I'd probably take like $5 million, like spread it out between my family.
I thought you were gonna say spend it. I'm like,
No.
you would spend $5 million.
Well, I mean, they could spend it.
Well, yeah.
Give it to like friends and family. And then I would probably invest like at least 50, at least half of it.
I'd honestly probably do most. That way, leave it to like my kids and grandkids and like.
Yeah. Well, I would invest it because then
Just
you're
me.
just gonna like. You could live off the interest. You can invest it in nothing. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
put it in literally a savings account and live
Yeah.
off of the interest.
Yeah, no, exactly. It'd be fun to like get involved in like some startup companies or like some.
I'd probably start a
investments.
nonprofit or something.
That'd be a good idea. Yeah, there's so many possibilities. Okay, my turn. Straight face. How do you feel about wombats?
Wombats? I'm personally neutral on
Have
wombats.
I ever seen a wombat? I don't know if I have.
I have used wombats as a joke. Don't know a thing about wombats.
What have you said?
Assume they're like
would love-
regular bats.
I would love to know what
Like
your joke.
Zubat, Pokemon.
I would love to know what your bat joke was.
Well, not an actual joke, but I just say something. I just say wombat. You know, it's funny.
You just throw that out there
Probably.
in the middle of a
That
conversation.
sounds like something I would say.
Wombat. Okay, your turn.
My heart is open. There is no distance.
This is so good.
What's the ugliest living creature you've ever encountered?
100% it has to be a fish or a bird. Okay, let me just tell you guys. I do not stand anything. It's not that I hate God's creatures. It's just that I think some of them are demons. Pigeons.
Example?
That's
one.
not God's creature though, because those are for sure government entities, okay? Pigeons aren't real. Living in New York, I go through a lot of anxiety now. Pigeons are so... We saw a black and white one today. Like, what? It looked like a Dalmatian, except it was a pigeon. Some kind of bird. Okay, 100% a fish.
I thought it was cute.
100% a fish. I don't remember the name of it, but there was some horrifying looking fish.
The ones with the light on their head?
They're cuties.
You see them?
The ones well, they're not cuties in real life, but in like animations,
In
they're
real
cute.
life?
Photos. But in my 101 biology class that I had at Clark, I remember we had to look up like scary looking fish. I had to do a
Just for
presentation
fun?
on it. Maybe that's why I hate them so much. But all of the
They say
fish,
Google
all of,
scary
like
looking
the fish that don't have eyes because it's so dark deep down in the ocean, they don't need it. Those fish are horrifying. So
They're
scary.
still finding them all
And
the time.
people wonder why I'm scared of fish. Birds
Those aren't
also they
normal
can just
fish.
attack you. Did you know that my nana got attacked by a bat one time? I kid you not. The bat crawled up her pant leg.
What?
I'm serious. Ask my dad. It was at the drive-in when they were falling a tree. My dad was up in a tree, cutting it down. He used to be a logger. He loves any kind of chainsaws, you know. And she was like there watching, because that's like a country family thing, like watching the tree go. Remember when they did that with the barn? They watched the barn fall. It was like a big family event. We all went and stood around and yeah. And, are you done? And that's what happened. She was watching.
A bat fell out of the
and
tree?
he was falling a tree, and a bat flew out and
That
attacked
was
her.
felling a tree.
No, it's falling a tree for sure. And a bat flew out and attacked her, flew up her leg. I was watching through the window and I was like, holy shit.
No way.
Yes.
That did not happen.
Yes, I'll call my dad right now. I'll call my nana. She's a legend. Joe
That's
is a legend.
insane.
Have you ever had to scream help? And if so, why?
Yeah, when I was in Hawaii when I was little,
Uh-huh.
it was like 100 degrees,
Uh-huh.
and we were going to the cacao plantation,
Uh-huh.
which is like where they make chocolate.
I gathered that, yeah.
Well, some people might not know.
Okay.
The cacao plantation is like chocolate trees, And we were in a rental car that was like a Suburban or something, some big car. And I got locked in.
Because like the child lock was on and you were in the back.
I don't know if it was the child lock or what, but everyone got out. And
they said we're leaving.
I was still in and the door wouldn't open. That's all I knew. And it was like 100 degrees, so I was insanely hot. I thought I was gonna die.
How long?
I was so sure. Probably 30 seconds.
The one time
I screamed help and I banged on the window and they kept walking away. And usually, normal cars, you can like, once you're inside, you open the door and it unlocks. Didn't do that.
It's probably because of the child lock.
I was for sure I was gonna die.
I am beside myself.
And so I screamed help. And they came back and got me and they were annoyed because they thought that I could open it, but I could not.
Ice cream helps so often.
I thought you said ice cream helps. Ice cream helps so often. It really does.
Ice cream helps so often. If you could cure a single disease, what would you choose? Oh, I have mine 100%.
Cancer,
well,
probably, but I don't know. That's a tough one. I probably have to do some research. If I had to do it just right off the bat, it'd be cancer. But if I was allowed to do some research, it'd probably be like.
I'm just going like with gut. Mine would be Alzheimer's for sure.
Really?
It's my biggest fear. Like top 5.
Alzheimer's is effed.
Top 5 biggest fears because I have a really good memory and.
She does. It's crazy. I have a really bad memory, so
I do.
I'm happy there already.
Did you know when I was little, like I would pretend like I didn't remember things because it was embarrassing, especially around people like I didn't know.
Why?
I don't know, because people like would make fun of me. I don't know. I just pretended that I didn't remember. I remember not everything, but I remember a lot of things.
Basically everything.
I remember a lot.
What do you do when you can't fall asleep? She's got a good one for this because that's mostly every night.
No, you make it sound like I don't sleep. I've just been staying up later, but I am blessed. I have never had a hard time sleeping, ever.
That is a crock of
What are you talking about?
You have night terrors every night.
Yeah, but that's not falling asleep. Like, I've never had insomnia. I've never had a hard time like some people lay in bed for hours before they fall asleep. Do you know that? Like 4 hours. I'm lucky. I always get tired. I always fall asleep. Once I'm asleep, that's a different story. I have a lot of issues. So to answer that question, I'll read sometimes or watch Netflix. I know that's not really good to do.
I just go to sleep with Netflix playing already.
I don't like that. See, I like falling asleep in the dark. It's good for your mind, for your eyes, everything.
Not good for your soul because she wakes up terrified every night.
He's scared of the dark.
I don't because I have Netflix playing. Netflix protects me.
Ooh, this is a good one. If you could tell your teenage self one thing, what would it be?
That's a good one.
I know it is. Maybe.
Something not cliche.
Yeah, literally.
I'd just say you're chilling, bro.
Sure.
I would say that, quote unquote, you're chilling, brother. Because it all really gets better. And then it gets worse, and then it gets better, and then it gets worse, and it gets better. It's really...
The roller coaster of life.
The roller coaster of life is real talk, because...
Are you talking like...
Although it does get better, it also then gets worse, and then it gets better, and it gets worse. And so it's something you never really learn. I couldn't, like, tell him that. It's something you really have to learn, and I'm still learning it. Like, sometimes things suck, and sometimes things are great, and... Not to be too happy when things are great, and not to be too sad when they're not. So, you gotta stay in the middle.
Balance.
Stay neutral. Balance. Balance!
That's a good one.
Got it written over me! Please.
I would tell myself, my teenage self, would be that no one cares as much as you think they do. Everyone, it's so true. Which is,
No one talks or thinks about you as much as they do, as you think they do.
I guess that's kind of turning into a cliche because people say that a lot. But it really is the truth that we pretty much spend our lives walking around thinking of ourselves, like what people are going to think of us, and our choices and blah, blah, blah. And who
no
we
one
are.
cares.
No one really cares. And if they do, it's really not that deep. That would be my...
And if they have nothing better to do than think about you, then you have a lot more to laugh at them for than they have more to do.
We're not laughing at anyone.
Speak for yourself. I'm laughing at everyone, including myself.
Your turn.
If you woke up and could walk through walls, what's the first thing you would do?
Walk through a wall.
That's a good one. That is, honestly, that's very true.
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe scare my mom, scare you, scare someone. I'd probably just do it a lot though. Wouldn't that be crazy?
You just keep practicing?
Probably. I mean, what would you do?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, I mean, we're being realistic out here. Okay. What are you looking forward to most right now? That's a good one.
Probably our trip home in December 20th. Mm-hmm. Today is November 24th, so less than a month.
We get to go
from now. We get to go home for Christmas. That'll be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also looking forward to our road trip tomorrow. Not sure where we're going. We haven't discussed, but
yeah, somewhere naturey though. There's a lot of places.
Naturey.
Somewhere upstate.
Perhaps Catskill Mountain.
Okay,
We've
that's
heard
not upstate,
good things about. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's in Long Island, babe.
No, it's not.
Oh, is it?
No, it's not.
I thought it was in Long Island.
Definitely north.
Oh, okay.
What's your greatest fear while swimming in the ocean?
So let me just say, I watched Jaws.
Too young.
At a violently young age. Okay, have you seen Jaws now? Pause.
I've never seen it, period.
Oh, you've never seen it? Okay, so Jaws is a joke, like, now. If you watch it, it's like a ha-ha, oh wow, this used to be funny. Like all of like the scary movies that used to be scary, you know? I watched it when I was 3 or 4, and it horrified me. I mean, that was one of the worst nightmares I've ever had, was I was looking down into a dock. Like, I was standing on a dock looking down into our little small town, little river that ran through our town, and Jaws just came up like this, and ate me, and I died.
And he got you?
And I woke up screaming in my mom's ear because I fell asleep in her bed because I wouldn't sleep anywhere else. And I would kick my dad out of bed, and I would sleep with her because I was so scared. So my biggest fear is for sure sharks. Also just the unknown though. Because I'm older now and I know like the likelihood of a shark being in water that I'm going to be in, I'm not going to be in really, really deep water in the ocean. I think just the unknown, not being able to see beneath me. I'm not the greatest swimmer. I give myself maybe like a C plus.
C plus?
Yeah. I was with Allie one time and I almost died. I almost drowned.
Oh yeah, at the waterfall?
It's terrible. So
it's not ideal, no.
No, it's not ideal. I'm like a C plus swimmer, so I get kind of nervous when I have to tread water for a long time. I get kind of scared of what's beneath me. So just some kind of creature. Like I said, not a fan of fish, so.
This is my temporary finished piece.
A creature.
In case it gets a lot worse, I'm pretty happy with this.
I like, the background's so dark. Is it a wildfire?
Yeah, it's wildfire. It's called wildfire.
Wildfire.
Wildfire. Bang, bang.
Okay, where's your phone?
Do I get an answer?
Yeah.
Mine is jellyfish, because
Then someone would have to pee.
last time we were swimming, when we were in, actually also fish poop, because when we were in Mexico, we were swimming and we were snorkeling, and I had my flippers on, so I was mobbing behind this fish. He was going fast, I was going fast, and he just proceeded to poop right in my face. Right in my face, and then my eyes began to sting. And
No, it wasn't.
Yes, they did.
It wasn't in your face.
What?
We
My eyes began to sting.
Sounds like a song.
My eyes began to sting.
He's weak, arms are heavy.
Eyes stingy.
So
No,
funny.
fish poop,
Okay.
jellyfish.
Okay. Which pop singer would you secretly like to be?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be Justin Bieber.
You wouldn't want to be anyone really, really famous?
No,
I mean, is this like a forever thing, do you think?
that's a good.
I was just thinking
good
like
point.
body for the day.
Oh, well, that's different.
Yeah. Okay, let's pretend it's body for the day because I don't want to be well,
Well, then probably J. Biebs.
my instinct is Halsey. Actually, Miley. I would definitely be Miley. I feel like she's got, I don't know, she's Miley Cyrus. Let's just be real. And she's really good. That looks really, really dark.
Smoke.
milk. Free milk, free milk.
Free milk, me milk.
Free milk, free milk. Are you gonna ask the question?
After I milk it up. Free milk, free milk. Alright.
What really gets on your nerves?
You. When people say I seen it. Seen it. I seen something. I seen a boy go by the deli the other minute. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When people say seen
Like
instead of saw.
Like mispronouncing things?
No, just mispronouncing saw.
That's your specific one.
Mm-hmm.
Your specific one. He does
My
not
pet
like that.
peeve.
Mine, I'm kind of neurotic, so I have a lot of pet peeves, but I don't, yeah, they come out like when I'm at home or when I'm at work and I'm really comfortable, something like that. I hate when people don't hang up their towels. When people don't turn on the fan in the bathroom after they've taken a shower and it's all musty and gross in there. No. What else? I don't know. I fold things a very specific way. I clean a very I'm very neurotic. I've got some neuroticism.
OCD.
No, but I'm definitely neurotic. So probably my biggest one is not hanging up bathroom towels or anything that's wet.
You don't know anyone who does that.
I know, so all little kids do that, and most men do that. So many people do that. It drives me crazy.
What song lyric best describes your life motto?
Probably WAP.
It's a good one.
No, I'm joking.
Guys, I finished my piece.
Every song lyric I can think of is inappropriate.
My favorite song lyric is
Describes your life motto.
You're so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. In the song Whenever by Russ.
That's a pretty classic
Bars.
one.
I'm getting that yadded. As a matter of fact, I asked one of the tattoo artists here to tattoo that on my wrists. Both wrists. Guess how much he quoted me? Tiny lettering, this big, like a millimeter.
This is some tea.
$3,000. Old boy had 2,000 followers. You're not famous enough to charge me that.
And we did. He checked. It was.
And I said, did you mean 300? And he said, he didn't actually answer the question, but he reiterated 3,000. And I said, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Should we wrap it up?
Well, let's wrap it up.
You want to show our paints?
I mean, obviously.
It's beautiful.
Okay, hold on.
We'll be auctioning these off on eBay. This one's starting at $15K. Hers maybe 2,500.
Oh.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been really fun. We'll be keeping updated with the videos. We're gonna do more sit-down videos like this coming up. We've been doing a lot of vlogs, but now that we're getting caught up on the vlogs, we're gonna do more sit-down videos. We're aiming to do maybe a vlog and a sit-down every week. Don't hold us to that. We might try. We're gonna try.
Who are we talking to?
YouTube.
Who watches our videos?
The 69 people that watched the first video.
True. That's
I've
because
been keeping avidly updated with our view count, so if you guys wanna up the view count, just refresh the page.
You what? The view?
View count.
There we go.
Refresh the page over and over and over and get us views. Thank you again for watching. Sincerely, I love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.